Hey guys, this is AI Gaming 1776. I'm trying for the 400,000th time to make this gameplay video for the GTX 745 playing the Phantom Pain. Basically, here's the issue with the Phantom Pain, and this is kind of a critique of the game, but it affects me trying to show you how the graphics card performs. So if you will, please bear with me. I chose this mission just like I would choose any other mission. And I thought it would be easier to get to where I'm going than it is, but it's not. It is really stupid. See, this is called an open world game. This is called an open world game, okay? But let's be honest. The way the terrain is in this game, it forces you to have to go through things. So imagine Far Cry 4. And imagine you want to take a bell tower in Far Cry 4, or you want to take an outpost, or you're going to a mission, or whatever you're doing. You can get in the buzzer and pretty much fly anywhere in Far Cry 4. You can jump out of that buzzer and use your wingsuit or parachute. You can do whatever you want. In this game, the terrain limits you so greatly. And I thought, okay, maybe this is a bridge here I need to cross when I first looked at the map. And I was trying to show you guys gameplay. I was like, this is what the graphics look like. This is this, that, and the other. And I was explaining it along the way. And then I got here. And this is basically like a maze with enemies. And it was so slow and boring. And like, I had to stop because it was going to take forever to get through this to get to here, which was still a long way. Point being, I am trying to show you how the graphics card performs and how the game performs, but it's really hard to get into the good action. See, like if you want a lot of action, you got to do it during a mission. You can go like there's a little outpost over here. You can get into action at an outpost, sure, but there's probably like maybe 3 guys there. That's not really going to challenge the graphics card. That's not really going to show you a scenario where there's all kinds of stuff going on the screen. So the graphics, I'll tell you right now, we're at full 1080p. We're playing in full screen, and I have textures on high. They go up one. There's one more notch they go up to. Oh, I didn't realize those guys were there. Yeah, if you run, that sucks. If you run, you lose fame, and if you get hit, you lose money. Like when I complete the mission, I'm actually going to lose money for that. All right. And now they're on their radios talking to their friends. So am I going to run into guys up here? Oh, look. There's another spot. All right. Where do we want to go? Obviously, I want to go left, but can I? Here's the issue. I want to get to this. This is where the action is. Along the way, there's all kinds of stupid enemy checkpoints. Not really sure if I read the map right, but maybe I can go this way. And this is the issue. I might have to stop this video, get over to that compound, and then start the video up again. Because this just might be too boring. This might be too much going through basically barren wasteland with petty little checkpoints here and there. And honestly, right. I don't buy into the realism. I don't think the game's any better for this. Like I know a lot of people do. A lot of people gave this game perfect 10s after all, but yeah, it's not really doing it for me. I would like the option. And here's the problem. They say it's an open world game and they say it's, spying and sneaking and all that, but there's choke points. So if you were just trying to run, which by the way, this mission forced me to start in a certain area. I'm going the wrong way anyway. So this mission, yeah, I'm going right. I'm going back the way I came. This mission forced me to start far away from my actual end goal. Right? It forced me. The mission, I might even have been right here, actually. I think it was. The mission, you had to go to a certain part on the map to make the mission start, to initiate it. And then the part that you needed to get to, there's 100 checkpoints between here and there. And then there's geography forcing you to deal with said checkpoints. So the game, if you don't want to watch the whole video, if you don't want to see me actually get into action, I can just give you the condensed, like, one sentence answer. The card plays the game with textures on high and texture filtering on extra high, which that's maxed out for the texture filtering. The game will play from about 40 frames per second to 60 frames per second. Really about from 40 to 52 like we're doing right now. Look at this. It won't let me go this way. It won't let me go this way. It aborted the mission. Alright, and I got a negative 50 on heroism, and there's only one save file, so I'm getting punished for not going the one route that they offer me, one single route. Alright, so... Alright, so watch. This game is such a piece of crap. Oh, wait a minute. Did it end the mission? Because I'd rather do these fuel resources now. Ha ha ha! It ended the mission. Alright, let's go get some fuel resources. Let me show you on the map real quick. The game was forcing me to go around this mountain, period. Unless there's some secret path over the mountain I couldn't find. I had to go around the mountain. Had to go through this thing, which is like a whole base. And it's like a base that you can't even sneak around because there's like a big cavern, like the Grand Canyon. So there's a canyon that this man-made object spans that you have to go through. Guys, you don't even know. It was going to take like an hour to get here. And it's not even that far on the map. And then when I said screw it and decided to go around this way, it wouldn't let me. Like, you literally had to go through all that. So let me make it up to you. Let me go this way. Let me go this way. And we're going to get some fuel resources. Let me turn my headset back up. Oh, you're going to get to see nighttime too while we're at it. See how the sun's going down? Come on. Come on, little horsey. So yeah, even The Witcher 3 feels more actually open road than this does. And look, we're stuck up here now. Basically, it says... Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. I've had to make this video so many times. There's been a lot of talking the last 2 days trying to make this video. Got a frog in my throat is the point. So anyway, this game says it's open world, but there's so many times that it's not really open world. Between the geography and the enemy choke points, it's not open world. You don't have freedom of choice. And it's interesting because they showed so much gameplay prior to the game coming out. They showed a ton of gameplay. And they said, oh, look, it's so open world. It's so much choice. And really, it does not feel that way. All right, let's go this way. This is a sandstorm. You cannot see through a sandstorm, but the enemies also can't see you. I like the sandstorms, especially when I'm trying to go into a base. Really helps out. Like I said, I can't see, so I just ran into some kind of rock wall. I really can't see. And now we're actually close to an enemy checkpoint. But you know what? Let's see if we can still make that work. All right. Oop. The sandstorm is abating. Getting dark. This game, okay, so this game does something really well with the graphics. The grass, yeah, it loads in and that's annoying, but it's not as annoying as The Witcher Three's grass. The Witcher 3, I will say, is really annoying with their grass. Can I get up here? All right. Whoa, stop. I am not okay. Not okay, not okay, not okay. I can't believe he didn't see me. Whoa. That is insane that nobody saw me. All right, I am trying to get fuel resources, which is why I came here. And I believe, yeah, see, there's fuel resources. Normally, this is not all mapped out. Soviet soldier, prisoner extraction 1. Okay, so I need the metal. Apparently, there's a prisoner to extract, and the game never really gave me that hint that there would be. You know what? I've been here before. I've actually taken this thing before. And what's interesting is the equipment. I blew up their comms dishes, and those are still blown up. See, that truck has a comm dish on it, and I blew that up. All right, hopefully there won't be too many guys over here. Come on, go in the prone. Oh, that's so just normal, isn't it? I'm just going to go lethal. I'm just trying to do this the fastest way. Oh, that guy's got a daggone shield on his back. That is crazy. He's already got a shield on his back, and we are early in the game. All right, where's he at? There he is. Oh, okay, so this is where all these guys were. All right, so here's some of the action. Still in the 40s for the frame rate. All right, my weapon is full. Now, you may be familiar with the Fulton system. Had I gone non-lethal, I could have Fulton these guys out, but I just didn't want to deal with it. I was trying to, as fast as I can, get these resources. And furthermore, if there's really a prisoner around here, I gotta find him too. Although I'm not seeing resources, so I guess I'm literally gonna have to mark them on the map. Oh. Here, let me take this guy out. So I can Fulton this guy if you want to see what that... I got a 90% chance of it working. So that makes him fly back to my base. See, these graphics are actually pretty good for GTX 745. Here's the sad truth. I could make some more gameplay videos of the game. Okay? I could definitely... Oh, can I take the shield? That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. All right, give me the metal. And then give me the fuel. Where's that all at? All right, where is he at? Somebody's here. You can hear him on the radio. So they're here. Well, that's interesting. It says that there's a search, but I don't see anyone searching. Oh, he's way over there. See? He's over there. Anyway, here's the thing. Like, a lot of gameplay videos have made this game look kind of interesting, but this is what it's like for the most part. And what was going to happen... So what was going to happen?
If he's on the brink of death, it's hard to say whether he'll survive a full.
Sorry, the game's still talking to me.
If you have to extract someone who's on the verge of death, you better use the chopper. But if you're gonna carry them, put them to sleep first. You won't get far if you have to fight them every step.
All right. So if I was going to go do the mission that I was trying to do at the start of this video, this little outpost and dealing with these guys, I was going to have to do that several times on my way there. Then when I got there, imagine if this outpost was bigger, it had more walls, it had more rooms. And then imagine if the outpost had like 20 guys. Or actually, this one had a lot, so... Alright, so let's find these resources. I'm going to have to literally mark them on the map. That's going to be... Because a lot of the things that you can pick up are not obvious from a distance. Alright, so now we're just using markers. Alright. Oh, it's up here. So, is the game worth playing? I mean, yeah, and I'm not... Here's the thing. I don't want to turn you off to Metal Gear Solid. Like, I bought the game. I'm going to play the game. For the most part, I like the game. But there is some BS to it, right? I mean, there just is. I like games that give me more freedom. There's a reason why Far Cry sells as well as it does. Far Cry gives you freedom. Freedom is good. Now, this is something different. This isn't necessarily bad. Just because freedom is good doesn't mean that this game is bad. But I do like the freedom. Now, apparently there is a some kind of prison extraction issue going on over here. And I truthfully don't know how to do it. I don't know who needs extracted. I don't see the prisoner. I mean, I don't even see any place a prisoner would be. I hear a vehicle. Alright, let's check this out. Now, those two guys and their truck are marked. Oh, are they coming here? Okay, so they see dead bodies. And of course I miss. I had like a slow motion point blank window and I still missed. So, yay me. Now, I wonder what is in this truck. All right. I wonder where the prisoner is, more importantly. Because there's a purple circle around this, and it says prisoner extraction. So, okay, where is the prisoner? I'm basically looking at every structure that I see to try to see if there's a prisoner in the structure. Like even something like this, but... Oh, that's a big circle. Look at this. Prisoner extraction 1. Now, the way they do things in this game... The way they do things in this game is it could be anywhere within that circle. They're not going to tell you. I don't know. I feel like I've gone to every structure on here. So, do not know. There's extract the little lost sheep. Okay then. All right, so okay, there is a prisoner here then. Where? I don't know. But this is okay, so this is what the game has you do. Little BS. All right? It's busy work. And it's very much like a Skinner box. Well, you know what? A Skinner box would actually give it more credit than it might deserve. Because the Skinner box implies that, I enjoy the reward that I'm getting. I kind of don't. It doesn't feel as much like I get a reward for doing all the crap it wants me to do, all this little knickknack stuff. It doesn't feel like I get a reward for that as much as it feels like I get punished for not doing it. You see what I mean? The optional side quests are arguably not optional. I mean, unless you want the game to be even more tedious for you. So, I don't know. It's a perverse reward system kind of. It reminds me of Call of Duty, only not as good. Arrived at designated area. So that little lost sheep extraction, what I imagine is going on there, and that other purple circle on the map is somewhere around on the map in within the purple circle. I would find a sheep wandering around. All right. Oh look, the purple circle goes back here.
Extraction arrived at mother base.
Okay. I can extract these animals. All right, so Call of Duty normally gives you like a really terrible gun for multiplayer. It's like Modern Warfare 2 is kind of like really bad at that, in my opinion. Where you get really terrible guns to use at the start. Well, I was thinking about like the assault rifles. Arguably, the M4 wasn't that bad. I didn't like it, but anyway, um, what Call of Duty will do is you have to play longer to unlock the better guns, and then you have a better chance. Well, that's how this is, right? Like you play longer, you do more tedious stuff to get better. Like okay, even to upgrade your guns, you have to capture bad guys in this game to do that, and then make them become your scientists. It is almost like when the Russian army captured German scientists and forced them to create technology for them. It's kind of like that, like at the end of World War II. So it's just tedious. Tedious describes a lot of the game. Now, don't get me wrong, there's still some enjoyability to be had. And other people probably love this, but I'm going to say something kind of rude.
Extraction arrived at
I'm
mother
going to say something kind of rude, and I'm not saying it to be rude, but it's going to sound rude. And I'm going to say there's a lot of people who play Destiny. There's a lot of people who love the game Destiny. But you know what? Destiny is tedious too. Destiny is so tedious. You know, you have to invest so much time into that game. It just in order to see the end game, right? Just it's like, oh, you bought these expansions, you bought this DLC and you want to go on a raid or whatever. Well, you have to be at this certain level and your equipment has to be at this certain level. And the way Destiny works is you can't even progress anymore. It's not like you can just grind for XP. Oh, I am way outside the AO now. Here, let me turn around. It's not like in Destiny you can just grind for XP so you can go do your raid. No. You have to do the same mission over and over and over and over again and hope that a boss randomly drops the armor or the weapon that you need. Is this game like Destiny? No, I'm not going to say it's like Destiny, but it is still in the spirit of you have to do random, stupid, inane, tedious things in order to level up. And to be honest with you, okay, like even my weapons, right? Like I have certain weapons on me. To upgrade those weapons, I have to mine materials. I have to capture bad guys and make them become my scientists and stuff, which I've said before, but the point is like it's tedious. So like I have to sneak up on people and I have to knock them out. Oh, and here's the thing. is you don't know what it's going to take to find someone who will be a good scientist for you. All right, you might have to capture 1,000,000 dudes before you get a good scientist. So it's just stupid. It's just tedious. I'm sure somebody's going to listen to this and think I'm a bad person for not praising the game or whatever. I'm still playing it. Like, I'm going to invest, like actions speak louder than words. I'm going to invest a lot of my time into progressing in this game. And the thing is I feel like The Witcher 3 lets you progress at I don't know if I'd say a better rate, but a more rewarding rate. I feel like there's less inaneness, but you know what? Some people would probably disagree. They would probably say, "No, dude, this is a better progression system than The Witcher 3." Somewhere in this purple area, somewhere in this purple area, I should be able to extract a prisoner. Where that prisoner is, I don't know. You guys see me running around, and maybe I'm dumb. Maybe you guys know, and you've been watching me play, and you've been screaming at the computer. I'll tell you what. If you know where that prisoner is, even if I find the prisoner in the video, if you know where that prisoner is, how about you leave in the comments your answer as to how you knew where the prisoner is? Was there like some obvious telltale thing that I didn't pay attention to? Because I do not know where the prisoner is. Oh, you know what? Maybe night vision goggles would help. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. All right, so what can we see with night vision on? I've actually never used it before. Okay, a vehicle. See, stuff that's usable is yellow. Now, I would assume... Okay, see how there is a Y with a balloon and a red zero over it? I cannot Fulton that thing away. I imagine later in the game, I will be able to Fulton things. Yeah, I've never actually played the game with night vision. All right, so here's this truck. I mean, is the prisoner in the truck? I mean, I didn't think they were, but I almost wondered if getting in the truck would somehow trigger it. All right, so what's on this table? Oh, that's ammo. It was yellow. All right, what's in this box?
A dumpster.
Ah,
Big enough to hide somebody.
you put...
Could stash a downed enemy in there or hide in it yourself. Just don't stand too close to me afterward.
Okay, you can hide enemies in the dumpster. Oh, is this the guy? Here he is. Keep in mind, I put on night vision goggles to figure it out. All right, let me turn them off. All right. I feel like I walked in this building earlier. See, there he is there. I was in this building earlier.
That's the target.
I walked right past him. All right, so now what? Fulton? All right, look at that.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Arrived at Mother Base.
Wait a minute, what do I do with the
Project
cigars?
added.
All right, so I guess my question is... hold that thought. All right, so these graphics are pretty, though, for a GTX 745. See how clear that skybox is? And then Snake looks good, too. Look at that. I mean, this doesn't look bad. All right, so here's the deal, guys. And I have done more action-packed things. Unfortunately, they were with a different graphics card. Ever since I installed the GTX 745, all the missions that I've been trying have been pretty lame. But if I come up with a cool mission, maybe I'll post that either to supplement this video or instead of this video. I'm not really sure. Either way here, and I'll actually show you the graphics. But I would love to have shown you more action, but this is basically what it's been like. See, everything is 1080p, everything is off, except textures are high, texture filtering is extra high. Just like I told you, but everything else is low and off. But, and yeah, this looks okay right here. This actually does not look bad. And everything played well, I played fine. I don't mean I played fine, but you know what I mean? I had no real trouble playing the game with this graphics card. But the thing is a lot of the game is just freaking stupid and tedious, and the terrain being in your way and little checkpoints and stuff like that. So the freedom is not there. They say it's an open world game, but the freedom is not there. And even if I want to go somewhere on this map, like if I want to go over here, I have to go around the terrain, and oh, guess what? See these little white numbered boxes right here? That's checkpoints. And oh, what's on either side of the checkpoint? Mountainous stuff. This one looks wide enough I could go around the checkpoint. But like I said earlier, oh, and here's another cute thing. So for whatever reason, whenever you're in a certain area, you can only see so much of the world map at once. All right. You can only see so much. Oh, wait a minute. Here's what I was looking for. All right, this thing. So it doesn't look like we're very far from this thing I was trying to get to at the start of the video, but we are. All right. The mission to get to that thing, the mission starts like right here in this area, or I think here. I think the mission starts here. And you're not allowed to go that way. If you go that way, it ends the mission. I think I showed you that earlier in the video. The mission ended. So you go this way and you're like, oh, it can't be that long. Well, there's a checkpoint, but you can go around that checkpoint. But then when you get here, it is like a cavern, and you can't, like I tried to run into the cavern and I was getting all shot up, and then like you can't do anything. Like you have to go start climbing these stairs. And anyway, I'll probably make a video for it. And I'm not saying all this to be a crybaby, but you guys might want to know this. Might be something you want to know. So I'm still going to do it all, right? It's not like, oh, I hate the game and I'm going to give it like a low rating and all that. But I feel like you need to know, because they've been selling this game as being so open world. And again, if I want to get to this thing where a mission is, it makes me start here. It won't let me go that way. The only other way to go is this way. And then there's all this crap in the way. That's not open world. That's not freedom. You know, at that point, I feel like I've kind of been sold some BS. Anyway, I'll try to make a better video for the GTX 745. I'll probably try to get one up sooner than later, but I guarantee you I'm going to have to do hours of gameplay to make that happen. And that's another thing, is like, as long as you guys think these videos are, I have to play for hours just to set them up. And part of it is it's making me do it this way. Whereas in Far Cry 4, I could have gotten in a buzzer at the start of the game and flown anywhere and shown you guys any part of that first southern part of the map in Far Cry 4. So this has been AI Gaming 1776. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you guys. It does definitely show you that the game is playable, and it does show you that, like, at nighttime, actually, it looks pretty decent. I mean, these are pretty solid graphics at night. And you can choose to start your missions at 6 p.m., meaning that, like, most of your missions will be kind of nighttime-ish. They don't start out super dark, but, you know, you get the idea. So, oh, look, I get credit for this. So again, hopefully the video has been helpful for you guys. This has been AI Gaming 1776, and you have yourselves an excellent day.